he revealed that his name is Sergeant Bruce Banner. So do you know what that means, Brady? He gets angry because he sees everybody and he transforms into the Hulk and he picks up this building because he's right beside it and he goes, Hulk smash!
Eva jogged along the empty street, Troy at her heels. If they could just make it to the precinct house. There was a flash of turquoise up ahead, and she swore under her breath. She pulled the kid into the cover of a blown-out store, moments before the air was filled with gunfire. From the sound of the shots hitting the wall, they were massively outnumbered. They'd walk into the entire Martian squad. What are we going to do?
Today, Brady and I are going to be continuing on playing Mars Attacks, the miniatures game by Mantic Games. This has been a Kickstarter, I think, in 2004, 2005, possibly. And thanks to our maniac, Tom, he actually found another box for us because we were missing parts. And we just got it yesterday. So because Tom gave it to us yesterday, that means that we had the miniatures. We just got to paint them up, actually. So we're still proxying for this game. But after this, there's going to be no excuses. Brady just informed me I was incorrect. It was 2014. That's right, not 2004. I don't know why I'm thinking of 2004. But 2014 was the Kickstarter. Thanks for that, Brady. We were playing Mars Attacks and we're proxying into miniatures. This mission, which is the second mission, is called the Front Line. I'm actually going to be using some heroes and going to try out the heroic abilities that they all have. We will be playing the Front Line. So for us to find out all about what we got to do in the front line, let's go to the animation for the map.
Mission 2, the Front Line. This scenario uses 8 critter tokens and 8 secret counters. For special terrain, the black line under the blue square on the map shows where you should place the most intact wall you have. Martian forces. Martians deploy all their models first. The Martians deploy the following models anywhere on a red deployment square marked on the map. Martians' forces consist of 16 Martian grunts with disintegrator rifles. Human forces. The following human models deploy in their blue square: Eva and Troy. The following human models deploy in the green squares: 1 U.S. Sergeant and 6 U.S. Troopers with carbines. Winning. Martian victory points are awarded for killing Eva and Troy, giving them +4 victory points each. Killing the Sergeant, giving them +1 victory points. Picking up critter tokens is +1 victory points per counter, not counting the first. Human victory points. Human victory points are awarded for moving Eva or Troy off the board via a number square, plus victory points equal to the number of the square on the models moved off from the map. Alien secrets give them 1 victory point per counter, not counting the first. Whatever side gets to 8 victory points first wins the game.
One thing we want to say about this mission, the Front Line, is that it does say that you only use 6 Martians into this. But there was an errata in the new box that Tom gave us, and it said specifically about this mission, Mission 2, it makes it so that there's 16 Martian grunts. It's not 8 Martian grunts.
6.
Not 6 Martian grunts. They are 16, correct?
Yeah.
So there's a lot more coming down, and we're going to have a lot more trouble.
In the front line that there's a whole bunch of grunts, so obviously.
Yeah, true. And also, too, as well, if you did not check out the first mission that Brady and I had played, I suggest, pausing this or stopping this and then going and checking out. It is in our playlist for Starbound Saturdays. You'll find it there. So anyhow, let's go on with the game. You can see from the board, Brady and I did the roll-off and we placed the critter tokens and the alien tech tokens randomly according to the to the dice roll, so you can see there's some, well actually not some, there's a lot into Brady's area zone, because this is where he's deploying within this area. And you can see there's really not that many tokens down to me. Well, there's a couple of tokens to me too, so I guess it might have been a pretty close even spin, or roll I should say. And hey, who knows? We'll see, but we're going to have some trouble on the human side, I think, because Brady has a ton of Martian grunts that have armor to attack us. The human forces that I'm using in this one, it does state in the book, is going to be 6 U.S. troopers with carbines and a sergeant, but he's heroic, as well as 2 heroes, Eva and Troy. Quickly looking at the sergeant's card here, it has 2 shields. That means how many heroic points he has. And this here is all of his stats. As you can see, he is brave and also follow me. You can see there's a shield symbol beside follow me. That means this is his special heroic ability that he can spend at a heroic point and use follow me. What follow me means is, well, I asked Brady because I couldn't remember, and obviously the photocopying machine memory that Brady has. He says with Brave, what it does pretty much is that he can spend a heroic point, and if there's any of his miniatures that are close or to his proximity by how much, Brady?
2 spaces.
2 spaces away, he can control them if they haven't activated already, so that they would follow him, which is he would do his turn, and then right after, whoever's within the 2 spaces from him can go to as well. So it's kind of like giving him a jump start.
The heroes can't do that though, it's only the Marines.
Yeah, it's just the Marines. And also Brave too as well. What were you going to say about Brave, Brady?
If you're in the same space as another model, and you have the Brave keyword, and the other model's being targeted for an attack, you can jump in with them instead. The Brave model can take the hit instead of the other model.
Yeah, it's like, you're going to shoot me instead. I'm the target. Forget the other one. For Eva's card, she has a start of 4 heroic abilities. Her stats are actually pretty good, and she has her heroic ability, like her key heroic ability is authority. And for authority, what that states is that she has the ability to, at the start of their turn, she can pretty much say, like, no, I'm going first. Because she has the authority to do so. Haha. And Troy, he has 3 heroic points, and his heroic ability is Too Many Late Nights. And that just means that after making a shoot attack, if he fails, he gets to be able to make a move. Now, what we're going to do is deployment off camera, and we'll be back as soon as we are finished. We're all deployed and ready to go, and you can see there, Brady deployed some of his grunts here, and also the rest of them just along the edge. Humans are deployed around the building, right here, to get us cover as much as possible, because again, that as far as they can deploy is through the L shape. And over here, the 2 heroes are deployed as well. And in the book, it does state, and I was completely blind because I did not see this, Brady had to point it out to me, at the very bottom page it says, first term is Martian. So Brady, you are first. Hope you're enjoying this battle report. Just remember, if you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, head over to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs to become an official sponsor, select one of the tiers, and get benefits that normal subscribers do not get. Check it out, links in the description. Your turn, Brady. What are you doing? Moving them up for 2.
No. Moving up 1, Dad. It's only 1 action.
Oh yes, that's right.
And he's going to stay there because he can't really shoot anybody because he's not within range.
Yes, true.
And then this guy is going to move 1. Oh.
Oh, you got a critter, so he gives up 1 victory point. Gives them the first official victory point. Again, just like any other game, whoever gets 8 victory points first wins the game.
Not just like any other game. Some games are different.
Well, so far this is the second one. It's been the same. So anyhow, you are done because you don't really.
You can move again.
Yes. There you go. All right. Well, I know where some of my alien tech is. One over there.
You're supposed to
And
flip
one
them
there.
back down, but we just don't see a point if you're.
No, if they're flipped over again, that's just an amendment that we are doing. And if we flip them over and it is not what we want. We're going to leave it up just to give the other player a heads up of where it is. Now it is on to the humans. I'm going to activate Troy first, and he is going to go a 1-0 and Flippo. Oh, it's a critter token, Brady. That's one. And he is going to go Poopity.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
And Poopity. Yeah, Troy don't care. He's very reckless, Brady. I mean, very reckless. So he is done. Second action, I'm going to play a card. It's a support card. What I'm doing is I'm not activating it. I'm just keeping it here. Once I add more cards, I get better things that I can do with it, and I'll explain as it goes along. Brady?
He's aiming and shooting at Troy.
Okay. Let's see what you can do. The game operates in true line of sight, and Brady can see a little bit of my arm. We checked. So he gets to shoot. So you have 3 dice as your base. Brady,
Yes,
what do you got to hit? Oh, you're going to aim?
Yes,
okay, so
aim.
4 dice. And what do you got to roll?
4 plus.
4 plus? All right. Get these out the way. Go ahead, Brady.
Oh, well, that's nice. Only 1.
Only 1 hit. Troy gets to try to survive. He's got a 5 plus for survive. And he's got an 8.
I don't see a point you really.
No, I'm not going to keep rolling. He survived, no problem whatsoever. Brady going to activate another miniature?
Yeah, he says to his friend next beside him, which means he's mad at Troy.
Oh.
He's moving here and shooting at Troy. And I know for a fact I can see him.
Yeah.
I obviously don't get a clear line of sight bonus, but I'm just saying. I can
3 dice you get, because you do see Troy. So go ahead.
I can see half of him.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, roll your die.
Oh, look at that. Another single success. I think it
Well,
makes me
single's better than none. And I passed, because Troy survived as a 5 plus.
Yeah.
Onto the human side. This guy here, there is a way to get out, and he's closer here, so he's going to go 1, 2 for his first action. He's able to, flip this over, and it's, stinking critter token. They're not having any luck whatsoever. And for his second action, he's going to see if he's got range to shoot at the Martian out in the open there. So 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, definitely. He's going to be able to hit. He don't get extra die for his bonus, but he's still going to shoot. On my turn, before I actually shoot, I'm going to use this card. It says Splat. Reduce the survive of a Martian by -1 die.
I'm playing a card myself.
Oh.
Tough. Add +1 die to a survive test, so it just straightens it.
Oh, that's an anytime?
Yep.
Oh, so therefore these just cancel each other out. Okay, let's go to dice box and see what happens. Gotta get a 5 plus. Here goes. Oh, I do get 1 success. It's kind of like the theme here, Brady. Go ahead.
Die. He won't die. That's the main thing.
Because you got armor.
And I succeed anyway.
Yeah, but you got an 8 and a 7. Yep, so no damage for him. On my next activation, I have this guy back here. He's like, I'm going here. And I'm going to go... Oh, no, I'm going here.
Okay. You're playing a heat ray card, not playing it yet, but just having it out.
Heat ray card. So it's one of your support cards?
Yep.
All right.
And then I'm activating this guy. He's moving up here, and he's taking a shot at Troy as well.
You're picking on Troy. Like, why are you doing that, Brady? Brady, look at me.
He deserves
Why are you
it.
doing that?
He deserves it.
I don't think so. Let's roll the dice and see if he does or not. Go ahead, Brady. Just go ahead.
That is 2
What?
successes.
Oh, no, I think you hit on a
No,
5.
4 plus.
What? I think that's wrong.
No, it's 4 plus.
2 successes.
Yep.
Fine. Here goes.
Oh.
And Troy succeeded with 1.
Are you gonna spend a heroic point to keep him alive?
Yeah. So what you do? One thing you do with the heroic points is you can spend it to again keep alive if they're going to go down. So just so everybody's aware, Troy just used one of his heroic points. Next activation on me is going to be he's gonna. And this is legal to do because if there was a way to get out, what I interpret is you can go this way. So you don't have to make a jump test or anything. But
So
that
no jump tests anyway.
is
Another
one
way-
action, and now he is going to make a shoot at him who is out in the open. Here goes 3 dice for Troy. No, why am I saying Troy? It's one of the Marine troopers, and it's a shoot, and it's a 5+.
It's a U.S. trooper, Dad.
U.S. trooper, sorry. 5+, that's 2 successes, Brady. Bam!
So that is 2 successes.
Oh, bam! Darn! Next activation, can do another miniature. I'm not going to play a card. So 1, 2, and that did their activation. Brady's activation with the aliens. Oh, see, they're doing climb tests, so would you get another critter token?
Yeah.
So you got 1 more victory point, giving you 2, and you got 1 more guy to activate or a card.
And I'm activating him. He's shooting at him, and he's aiming and shooting.
He's aiming and shooting at which guy? The guy just right there behind the
Just right
barricade?
there behind the barricade.
All right. Do your worst, Brady.
So that is 4 successes.
Oh. So, you know what? It don't make a difference
Yeah,
if
I
I
can roll
roll
eights.
this or not. Oh yeah, 8s, that's right, because then I get to roll another one like that. So that's
that's
2
2.
successes. So I get to
You
roll
have to
1
get
more for
another
the
8.
8. I got a 1. So he,
Dead.
unfortunately, is gone bye-bye. Next, he's going to go here. And he's going to shoot. Need 3 dice. I need 5s here. And I just totally whiffed everything. So that means that Brady, you don't have to roll a die. Next activation for me, he is going to come out here too as well. For 1
He's gonna cry.
and 2. And drop down the activation for him. Brady's activation. You're going to, which guy is going to do it?
The one in front.
In front, he's going to aim and shoot at him. Let's go dice box. Go ahead, Brady.
So that is 3 successes. Sorry.
4 successes?
3 successes.
Yeah, that sounds all right. Give me some 8s here. Need some 8s. And I get done. And that means he goes down because he is dead. Brady's moving up.
He's firing.
And he's shooting. No aiming though, right?
No.
Do you got range on him?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can you actually see him from bending down? Like,
Yes, for sure. I
okay.
just can't see his legs.
Oh no! Lieutenant Dan!
4 or higher as usual.
Well,
So that is after
2
one
hit,
die,
3 hits. Brady, what is it?
4 hits.
I need like 3 8s here. That's
No.
2 successes, but no, because that's another one of my guys. For my activation, I'm going to be using the sergeant, and he's moving here a little bit further, and he's going to shoot pew, 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 into this Martian.
Okay.
Before the Sarge does the shot, he's going to play Human Ingenuity. Give +1 die to a single shoot, fight, or survive test. Choose which when you play this card. And that is what I'm doing! He's hitting on 4s or higher. Sarge got 4 dice, 4s or higher. That means, oh look, 2 8s. So I get 2 more dice. Aha! So Brady, that is a total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits going into that poor little Martian.
Okay, that is a fail. So that,
Yeah, that Martian is
This
by.
Martian?
Yes.
Okay.
By. On to the last of my team is Eva. So Eva is going to go 1 and 2, and that is where she is ending her turn, and that is her done activation. We're now on to Brady's Martian activation. So
Yeah,
once
have
he
you
is done
heard-
activating everything,
Do you have any cards that you
We'll
that
be
you
back.
can still play?
in the rule book, it does say that once your miniatures are all activated, it don't mean that you're done your turn. If there's no miniatures left to activate, then you can play 2 cards per round on your turn, but you can't play 2 cards if you have miniatures on the board to activate. But I just played this other card, which is support. It's a harassing fire, but the thing is this was out of turn sequence. This is going to be my second turn. The only reason why I'm doing this is because Brady got a I almost swore there, Brady. A ton of Martians that he has to activate. So now Brady's going to do all of his activating, and we'll be back and we'll say what happened. 3 dice going into the Sergeant. What are you going to get, Brady? 4 plus?
4 plus.
Go ahead. And you got 2 successes. I got a 5 plus with the Surge. Come on, Surge. You can do this. And the Surge...
He failed, so he has to spend a heroic point.
Yes, the Surge is definitely spending a heroic point because, you know, that's a definitely good thing doing. We got 1 heroic point left that he can use. Very close. And that miniature there was from a reinforcement card that Brady had played, and it was a star, so it was his first activation where he could resurrect one of the miniatures, which would give them a free move action or a shoot action, which he did. He moved up 1 space, and he activated the miniature for the first time, activate, and moved and shot. So
that card's very broken.
It is very broken, but it's still there, and we have to play it like it is because I didn't see any kind of errata or anything. If anybody knows if that has been changed, I know this game is a little old, like I said, but if you know that the rules of any of these cards have changed, please let us know in the comment section below. Brady, on one of his other activations, he activated this alien, made a shot. Well, moved and made a shot at this poor fella right here, and I say he's poor because he actually killed him because he got 4 successes and I only blocked 3. Another activation of Brady, he picked off another one of my guys. They're going down pretty bad, and I don't think there's a card in the deck that'll let me resurrect any of them, because then they'd be zombies, and if they come back as zombies, then they're just going to go after all of us. That's how many
Dad, they wouldn't be able to
soldiers
make that
the alien Brady flock members killed. Yeah, see, look, y'all did it. This is at the end of this round. But you know what's so crazy about this, Brady? All the killing you did, and yet you weren't to get 1 victory point from it all.
And just to remind you that they wouldn't be able to say anything because they're disintegration rifle, Dad. They disintegrate.
I know, but I'm just, you know, we gotta add some. Okay, what about this instead?
Yeah, that's better.
How's that, better?
Yeah.
Alright, good. Okay, now let's continue on. We're at the round number 2. But you can see nothing has moved. They don't got. The U.S. military does not have any victory points, but the aliens have a whopping 2. They're leading 2-0. On to the next turn. Before we go on to the next round, we both have to take turns and pull new cards, and we got a chance to discard. And the person who ended all their activations first, the first to activate all their troops, I guess is an easier way of saying it, gets to do the cards first. So I am first, and I pulled my first card, and it is right here, Unfriendly Fire. And you've probably seen this into the last episode. If you haven't seen it already, I would suggest to go stop this video and go and check, because it's very interesting what happened. We'll see if something is going to change it. So pick a random square. So we got to roll a die for row and square. Hold on, Brady. We're going to do it on camera. And all models in that square and all 8 adjacent squares are hit with a 5 dice 5 plus shoot attack. So this here is like a barrage of fire going on, which is sucky. So first off, let's find out where we are going to place the barrage fire. Go ahead, Brady. First is the row 8. Okay, I know where that is. Yep. And now, no, 8 is up there.
Isn't it over there?
No, it's right there, the way that I set up the board.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So now you got to roll to find it. Where's 3? No. This is, row 8 and... No, you were doing it right. You were doing it right. It's back there.
Okay, so it's just this guy.
So that's the only guy. So it's going to be 5 dice flying into that guy. I will roll it. And it's a 5 plus. 5 dice.
Might be able to take out one of my guys then.
1 guy. Well, it's not me, really. It's just Unfriendly Fire. This could be from your ship.
5 plus. So
that's
4.
4 hits. So Brady, you got to roll your 3 dice and hope that you succeed.
If I get 3 successes,
that means you're still alive because you have armor. Okay, go ahead. Do it.
No, I did
Success
not, but I got an 8. Come on. So that's only 2, but you did 4, right?
Yeah. So he is gonzo, but there's no victory points for that either anyhow. So anyhow, that was the first card. Let's see if we get any more events. Yay! 3rd card drawn on my side, and I get another stinking event card. Yep, this is Flaming Cows. Lovely. So it does say that there's no flaming cows on the board, so we don't have to worry about it. So now we have to roll randomly to find out what edge it's going to, and then it moves directly 4 squares inward. If cows move into or through a square containing models, they will trample them. If the models are already rattled, they are killed. Otherwise, they become rattled. Models may not enter a square containing burning cows. At the end of each round, scatter and move the cow again. So this is an ongoing effect that goes on. Ha! Here goes edge 6. So on the edge of number 6, and then we have to move them 6 spaces in. Oh, Brady. There's where the flaming cow has landed. This flaming cow is not part of this game. I just got one from the dollar store and I made it kind of flaming looking because I thought it was hilarious. So straight towards Brady 4 squares. So he's going there. So all of these Martians are becoming rattled. Oh, that hurt so bad. But you didn't die, which is really good.
Oh, sorry, mailbox.
And at the end of the round, we have to roll and find out where he goes again for scatter die.
He moves again up.
Next card I drew, again, this is going to be my 3rd card, but it's another event, a mutant bug. And before that, Brady said, oh, you didn't shuffle the cards right, so I reshuffled them again, drew it, and again, another event. So therefore, mutant bug. So we got to place a mutant bug randomly in a square, and we'll explain what happens. He's going to fight if there's anybody in the square and so on. So let's place the mutant bug randomly first. Randomly is, okay, Brady, only roll 1 die at a time. You got to do row and then square. So row 1, all right, and square 7. Ha! The bug is very close, very, very close. But that was really scary because very close to some of my very, very slim force, thanks to Brady's aliens. So he stays there, and it also says at the end of each round, scatter 1, any bug, then remain on the board resolving a fight, as described above. So pretty much it's the same thing for a fight that's occupied in a square. Keep rolling each round until the bug resolves a fight. So once a bug resolves the fight, whether it is killed or it's not killed, if it captures and flies away, or it just stays on until it finds something to fight and take away to feed to its family. Finally drew my 4 cards and no more events. Now Brady has to do the same. How many events was that
in 1 turn?
3 events, I think it was. That was ridiculous. What we're doing now on this round is I get to go first because I have a lot less miniatures than what Brady does. So my first action, I'm going to play a card, and this is not the one I was playing. Ha! 1 second. This is the card that I'm playing. This is Support Harassing Fire, and I am placing it on there, which means I am stacking this ability, and I can only put up to 2 cards on this ability. So this is kind of just paused until my next turn that I can do, or my next activation. What I was curious about was that, just say I use this Support Harassing Fire and I killed maybe like 10 Martians from Brady's team. So that means I'm going to get 10 victory points. However, if an event kills Martians or humans, there's no victory points earned. Next I'm going to activate is this guy here, the grunt, and he's moving up for 1 space, 2 spaces, and that's his activation, and it's on to Brady's next activation. Brady, what you doing?
I'm playing a card, Mind Control.
I don't like the sound of that.
Resolve a set of opponent's support cards that are in play using their normal effect. You choose the target.
What? No.
I am going to use your harassing fire.
No. Brady changed his mind. He's targeting this square instead. So now Troy is there. He has to make a 1 die survive test. So let's see if he's going to actually survive. 5+. Brady says it with a big smile on his face. And he survived! Brady's second activation, you were going to activate that Martian there.
Yes, he's going to aim and shoot.
He's going to shoot at Surge. Does he have the range? 1, 2, 3. Yes, he does have the range.
But that's not all I'm doing either.
What?
Playing a card, an anytime card.
Do you know what sucks, Brady?
What?
Is you are hindering are teetering on this square, because if you were up here, you would have had a shot at him in the open, but because you're not, you were shooting over this, and you're not uptight, you can definitely...
Actually, it's going by the head, right?
Yeah, but you were shooting over barricade. If you were touching the barricade wouldn't have counted. So yeah, that's like... Did you move with him yet?
No.
Why don't you move?
I'm aiming and shooting.
Okay.
The exact same... Actually, yeah, I'm going to move and then do that.
That's what
Still
I thought.
get
Probably
the same
be better.
dice. Is this... No, it's my unit.
Thanks, Brady. So now you're going to shoot up poor Sarge.
Yeah, but I'm also playing an anytime card.
And what's the anytime card?
Please add +1 die to a shoot test.
Nice. So now you get 4 dice like
5
you
dice.
wanted.
5 dice.
Oh yeah, because I'm in the open. Lovely. Go ahead, Brady.
So that is 1, 2... That's only 2.
2 hits.
Yep. Like I said, it would...
And
That is none. So he has to spend his last...
I am spending that because the Surge is staying in the game. I'm not giving you like major victory points for...
It's only 1 victory point.
I thought it was like 4.
No, it was 1 for him, but even Troy or 4.
Oh, okay, but still that's a victory point that I don't want to give you. I think what I'm going to do for my first action...
Oh, get rid of those 2 support cards because I used them.
Cause it did say on the card, right, that
Yeah.
it goes. So he stole this from me, you dirty. Never mind.
I don't think
I'm going to say something in Ack language here.
You can't speak Ack.
My first action, I'm going to play a support card that is active. It's Strafing Run. I was waiting for a 2 card, but I just need to try it because I am seriously getting wiped out here. So partially random. I'm going to pick the row, and then we have to roll to find out for the square. I already decided what I'm going to do that. And also too as well is this attack is 4 dice, 4+ shoot attack. So let's see here, because I picked here, and what I'm aiming for is 3. I need a 3. Give me a 3. Listen to me. Oh, I got a 2. So this guy right here, he is rattled already, so he's not going to become unrattled. He just dies. He's done.
I have to roll. It's a 4+ shoot attack.
He is the only one that I have to roll for. It's like it's not even worth it. I know it's a 4+, but he's like, no. I know, as I just grabbed him because I wanted to record them. I was hoping to get them all and just have them lined up. But anyhow, here goes. 4+. Oh. So, 2, but I got an 8 because I got to roll another die now. And I get a 2, so I failed. So 2 hits, Brady. You got to try to defend this. Go ahead. And you did not defend it. So he is
That
out.
single guy is dead.
One single guy. I thought I was going to be hopefully getting the number 3, but I got a 2. For my second activation, Eva's going to go 1 action, 2 action. Just like
You
that.
realize she has to escape off of this edge, right?
I certainly do. And that's that. So now it's on to Brady's alien activation. Do you need a moment to think?
No, I got it. I'm good.
So what you going to do?
Sargento.
You going to pick up poor Sergeant?
Yeah, he's going here. Yeah, shoot him. 4 dice.
Oh, lovely. 4+. How can we get 4 dice?
Because you're...
I'm in the open, I know.
So
Oh,
that is
that's all
8.
success. The Sergeant, I think, is going down.
No, so 4 successes.
4 successes. I think the Sergio is done because he needs a 5+. If he gets 8s, 2 8s, he's going to be okay. But he didn't. He rolled 1 survive.
And he can't spend a heroic point.
And he don't have any other heroic points, so that means Brady, you're getting another victory point, and my poor Sergio is deado. Brady's next and final activation for, I think, the last... No, you got some more aliens standing. So you're going to shoot over into this lump right here. Right? What?
That is 2 successes.
Yep. I get 3. Roll for the trooper.
That is no.
No successes, so that means he dies too. Totally forgot about a rule, and that is if a model gets killed, not rattled, but killed in a square with another standing model, they have the standing models that are in the square because they witness this horrific event, they have to do a rattle test. 1 to 3 on a single die for each miniature. You are safe and you can carry on, but 4, 5, 6, you have
No,
to.
Dad, you got that back.
Oh, so 4, 5, 6, you can carry on. 1, 2, 3, you become rattled yourself. So let's do the dice box and see if she is going to become rattled. I think I was back in Talkwords there. It's 1 to 4. The model is rattled. 5 or 6, they carry on. Yeah, I was just back in Talkwords, so I need a 5 or 6 here. And I get a 5. She can carry on, because you know why? She's a hero. On my activation, I'm going to activate Troy. Now, this is probably going to just seal the deal as Brady's going to win, but we've never experienced close combat fighting into this yet, so I want to do that. But before I do that, for my first action, I'm going to play a card, and the card is, Isn't He Cute? Choose a Martian. That Martian is marked as activated, so I'm going to do that. So I'm choosing this Martian, and he is activated. He cannot do anything else this round. So put an activation token onto him, please, Brady. Now, again, like I said, this is a really stupid thing that I'm doing, but I'm only doing this to show or try the close combat. So he is going to move 2, so he'd go here and here. And now, because he's here, he's in the same
fight test.
It's immediate fight test. As soon as you enter a square, then you have to do an immediate fight test. But the stipulation is to, as well as if there's a mix of miniatures into a square, other miniatures cannot shoot into it. And again, Troy's probably going to be shot and killed, or the cow is going to burn him up. In either case, that was a really silly move for him to do, but he's doing it because he does pick up this 1 token automatically. Oh, because there's contested, that's right, so we're going to keep this down here. That's the way we're playing it anyhow. But you know, we have to do an automatic fight test between the 2. Because I charge, I get 3 plus 1 dice. That's 4 dice going into him, and I have to get my fight for Troy. He's a wimp. He's the 6 plus.
I can choose to fight back, and if I get higher, then I could potentially.
So you're going to defend or fight Brady back?
Oh, sorry. I won't hurt you either way, but it just depends on what stat I have is higher. And
yes,
what I
exactly.
Decide. So
your fight test.
I'm gonna fight back. Because,
so you get a 5 plus with 3 dice.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to dice box and see. Resolving Troy's fight first because he charged. Here goes. I'm looking for 6 pluses, and that is 2 successes, Brady. And you said you're choosing to fight back?
Yeah, I'm just checking something real quick.
Okay. So first off, before you choose to fight back, you have to see if, oh, no, you just got to roll your fight test. Whoever got the highest amount is going to win. So Brady's going to do that now. Okay, Brady, how many? Do you have 3?
Yeah.
So now you have to get better than 2 successes. You definitely got more than 2 successes.
No, I didn't actually.
Oh, you got 2 and 2, so it's a tie. So we have to
nothing
find.
happens.
Is that what it says? Nothing happened?
Yep, nothing happened.
Interesting. All right, well, that ends that for Troy. Your turn, Brady. What are you doing?
Playing the alien cunning card. I'm moving him.
Alien cutting card. What is that?
Where 1 Martian model may move 1 square.
Oh, okay. And that's your first action, so you're moving them. Oh, I see.
I'm going to attack you, but I get 5 dice because I moved from a different square, and there's a friendly model in the square.
So you get a bonus for a friendly model, and you did the charge. So yeah, Troy's in some trouble here. Go ahead, Brady. And
5 plus.
Yes, 5 plus. But how come you had so many dice? Just so explain again.
As a +1, and since there's a friendly in the square, it's another +1.
So it don't matter if in the friendly. If there's square, there's like 6 friendlies into it or 4 friendlies into the square, you still only get the +1 die. But he did charge, so that's so that's 2 extra die to his attack. So 5.
So that's none.
You didn't even hit me once?
Nope.
What? Okay,
Are
now.
you playing any cards?
Well, no, I'm gonna fight you.
Okay.
Instead of defending, so I could.
No, you had to pick before the fight that.
I didn't even say what I was doing. Are you sure about that?
It says in the rules that you had to pick before rolling dice.
Oh, I know. I was just playing there, Brady. We double checked the rulebook. I knew it was anyhow, but you have to make the choice first, or you're going to survive or fight. Because it's not fair if you say, "Oh, I'm just going to wait and see, and then I'll decide that's no good." Anyhow, I didn't say, but it's definitely was survive. He failed, so he survived it, and that activates that miniature. This is getting, and one thing we found out too as well, like I said, it's getting crowded. But we always thought that it was a max of 3 miniatures per square. It's
actually
not.
6.
It is. It's 6 miniatures per square, so we can pile in 3 more at least. So that'd make an interesting fight. Anyhow, let's continue on. Okay, Brady? Brady's gonna do all of his moves and everything, and the reason for it being is because you can see I only have Eva and Troy, but it's soon to be just Eva left. Okay, Brady, you're going to attack, so then that's going to be a charge, so it's the same amount. It's 5 dice, correct? Go for it, Brady. 5 plus. Oh, look at the 8s you got.
So in your
Just roll them 2 dice because you got 2 8s. Oh,
3 successes.
3 successes. Uh-oh. Troy, buddy old pal, you got to do this. But he's got heroic points to back him up because he still has 1 left. And it didn't have to use it because he blocked them all, Brady.
Yeah, and he actually has 2 left, Dad.
Oh yes, that's right, he has 2 left. And for the last alien that is close there is gonna just rinse and repeat. 5 dice, going through the wash cycle.
So that is 1 success.
Ooh.
If you fail this, it will be very
Shh,
sad.
don't jinx me. And I succeeded. It was that was a 5, but anyhow,
This guy
and a
is
7.
moving.
Where are you going with him, Brady?
He's moving. Sorry, he was up here.
Yes.
He's moving here, and then here.
So that's 2 actions, and you have to automatically fight.
Yeah.
Now, also too as well,
That's the maximum.
you have to do a jump test, Brady, because
There's
you
no
jumped
jump
off that.
test.
I know.
There's-
Okay, come on, let's do the damage here.
I'm gonna switch my dice actually. 'Cause these
Oh,
dice are incredible.
okay. Rinse and repeat time.
Apparently these dice also don't like
7. You hit 1 success. And I got 2 6s, so...
No, his survive is 7 plus.
Yeah, nice try. Good job, Troy. That's a whole mishmash going on there that we just... Troy is killer on defense. And look at the nonchalant pose. He's like, yeah, whatever. You guys can't touch me. Brady, what are you doing now with that next Martian?
He's aiming and shooting at Eva.
Why are you doing this to poor Eva? Let's go to the dice box and see what's going to happen.
Oh.
Brady, just don't roll me. You know you're not going to do good.
So, what was that about not doing good, Dad?
You got to roll one more die there. This is bad. So yeah, 4
successes.
4 successes. You can do this. And she passed 2.
So she has to spend a survive.
She's
for
definitely
actual
going to
point.
spend her very first point to stay in the game. Brady's turn still going. What card are you playing, Brady?
Reinforcements.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Again?
Of course.
Ah. At the end of Brady's complete activations for this round, he stood them up, moved. One guy shot at Eva, and she failed to block, so she had to burn through another one of her heroic points, so she has 2 left now. And other than that, everything is done, so we are going on to the next round. What a battle this is. What are you thinking about this so far, Brady?
It's fine.
It's fine. Do you find it, because we played this off camera first and we followed the rule book where you only had 6 Martians. Are you finding it better with 16?
I don't know. I don't really say it's easier, but I wouldn't really say it's harder either.
Okay, so we're going on to the next round. And just so everybody is on the same page, Brady is still at 3 victory points and I'm still at 0 victory points, which sucks. At the end of this round, before we go on to the next round, we have to draw our cards. I drew my 4, Brady drew. Did you keep any, or just discard and draw all 4
I
again?
had no cards in my hand in the first.
Oh, okay. Well, I had 1, that's all.
Are you
And I
usually-
drew 3, and none of us got events for the first time. That is shocking. So anyhow,
I
we're
usually
going
try
on
to
now,
use
and it is activating the human side first. Before we go on to the next room, we do have to do the moo and the mutant bug. So we will do those, and we'll be right back to show you what the outcome is. We might as well do the cow and bug on camera instead of off camera. So the cow is a scatter. He originally scattered 4, so we have to treat him as scattered 4. So first we roll a d8 to find out where he's going, and then you're going to move him 4 spaces
In that direction.
in that direction. So 1. So 1 is right here.
Right here.
Yep. And now it's 4.
So he's going 1, 2, and he's on.
Yeah, it says 1, 2. He didn't cross over any miniature, so therefore nothing gets caught on fire or anything. So that's good. So the cow is no longer on the board, which is good. And now we have to deal with the bug. Now, it's at the end of the round for this bug too as well. It's scatter 1, so you roll the die. It's 8. So 8 is back here. Wait, that's... No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 8 is here actually, Brady, because if you go this way, and it's scatter 1, so he would go this way.
No, that was his move to add to there.
Okay, so he's done then. So he's still on the board. And that is the end of this round. We're on to the next round, and it's the humans activate first. And just so everybody is aware, I have one human hero here and one human hero here. So Brady's pretty much got the run of the board right now, and he may table me. I don't know, but we'll see. But it's on to the humans first. I moved my miniatures off camera just to show you. Troy had moved there, and that's where he stopped. And Eva has moved there and stopped. And that is it for my activation. We're on to Brady's alien activation. Okay, Brady, what are you doing on your turn?
I'm playing a support card.
And what support card is that?
Another heat, right?
Okay.
And then I am activating him. I'm seeing if I'm here.
You do not have line of sight because I made sure that I put him...
The guy in the very corner can see.
Yes, you can. Oh, I'm still recording on it. Let's really zoom in so we can see, because this operates on true line of sight. So you can see there, yep, and then go to Troy, you can see just edge. Oh, you just moved out of the way, but slided a bit, but you're still able to see him.
I'm just
so you're going to shoot, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I hit it by an accident.
That's okay. So are you going to aim and shoot?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's go to dice box. Go ahead, Brady. 4 dice going in. Don't get any 8s.
That is 3 successes.
3 successes. Awesome. And Troy got to defend. Hopefully he gets an 8 here. Or a couple of 8s. No.
No, he completely whipped it.
So Troy is going to use, yes, one of his heroic points to avoid it not be taken down. For my next activation, I'm going to play 2 cards because all my miniatures are on the board and are activated, so I can play 2 cards. And I'm playing, for my first card, Jammer, and for my second card, I'm playing Jammer. So Brady, those 2 cards that you put down...
What does Jammer say?
Jammer says, discard 1 support card that your opponent currently has in play. And I have 2 of them, so you discard both of them. Ooh, that was lucky for me. Alright, that ends my activation.
Doesn't
Brady
really
goes
do
on
much.
now. Next activation for you, Brady?
He's moving here.
Okay.
I'm like in the corner here, so he has clear line of sight.
I knew he was going to try to shoot at poor Troy again.
But I'm playing an anytime card, which is we come in peace, add +1 to a shoot die, so he rolls 5 dice.
Wait, I might play a card here, an anytime card. No, I'm not.
Okay, so that's 5 dice shoot attack going.
So explain the 5 dice. So open line of sight, you get an extra die. So that's 3 + 1 is 4, and then you're playing the anytime card that gives you an extra die. So that's your 5 die. Let's go and see what happens. Don't roll 8s, Brady. Go ahead, Brady. Of course you roll 2 8s. The rest are fails.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
That's awesome. Oh,
You need some 8s.
I need like lots of 8s.
No.
And I get none. So therefore, Troy is using his last heroic point, command point, so he stays alive. That is lucky for Troy. Brady got 1 more activation.
He's moving here. And he still has clear line of sight.
But you can't shoot because you took 2 actions.
No, that's only
Oh,
one.
that's 1 space. That's right. I wasn't looking.
then
And now
he
you're
shoot.
going to shoot with 4 dice. Go ahead, Brady.
So that is 3
3
successes.
successes. No 8s. Come on, you need to block this.
No.
And that's 2 successes. I wonder if I have something that I can use here. Let's see. Because I rolled 2 successes, but Brady had 3 successes. Troy is gonzo. So how many victory points you get for that? 4. So you go up to 7 victory points. That is... You're teetering on the win here, Brady, and I only got 1 person left. I'm in some deep doo-doo. On my action, because my miniatures, again, are all activated, I'm playing 2 cards, my last 2 cards I have, and these are Support, Artillery, Strike. But I'm not using them yet. I can't anyhow, because this just counts as 2 actions. My next turn, I could use this if I want. But that ends my turn. So, Brady, are you done with all of your activations?
No, I still have a lot more.
Okay, we'll be back after.
No, this is the end of the game, so I don't know.
Oh, it's the end of the game. You're
1, 2, collect this. That's my last victory point.
No! You can't do that! We have to go to the end of the round.
No, we don't.
Yes, it says right in the book. It says, "And in end of the round,
Fine.
Brady." Look at the book.
If you
Look at the
want
book.
me to kill.
So Brady, you had 8 victory points, but do you know what? The humans had a secret secret thing up their sleeve, and that was the sergeant that you actually downed already, and it was right here. He wasn't out, and he revealed that his name is Sergeant Bruce Banner. So do you know what that means, Brady? He gets angry because he sees everybody, and he transforms into the Hulk, and he picks up this building because he's right beside it, and he goes, "Hulk smash!"
Here's the funny thing.
And do you know what it means? Do you know what that means, Brady? The Hulk is green. He wins.
Yeah, okay. My Martians are all still alive, though, because
No,
they all have
your
armor.
Martian's just been totally
They all
wiped
have
out.
armor.
Hulk smashed! They're dead.
And I have
Anyhow,
two left
you
anyway.
did win the game. You did win the game because it does state in the rule book that whoever gets to 8 victory points first wins the game. So Brady, this was a great game. It was a lot of fun. I know where I went wrong. I know exactly how to play this game. If we play it again, I know how to do it now because I've learned the proper way to be victorious in this game. But still, the Hulk came in, he won, he's victorious. And in either case, I hope you enjoyed this battle report. I certainly liked Mars Attacks by Mantic Games. Do you enjoy Mars Attacks, Brady?
I don't know. It's okay.
I'm going to ask you what your rating is because you never needed this game.
7.
Oh, well, that's not a bad rating. All right, yeah, I think I'd give it about a 7 too. I'm liking that I'm using heroes now, so I get heroic points. But tune in for a next episode of Mars Attacks for another Starbound Saturday. We'll see you on the flip side. And remember, Brady, most important thing of all, and that is to be a maniac.
Don't die by aliens. That's the most important thing.
Or the Hulk. Be careful who you destroy because you never know what's going to happen. Wouldn't that be funny if the Hulk actually was in the movie? Bruce Banner, he turned into the Hulk and he wiped out every one of the aliens because you know he would. Maybe that's going to be like, the Hulk taking on Mars Attacks in the future. I can see it in the cards. Can't you?
No.
Oh, I can. All right.
I can
Have
smell
fun.
it.
You can smell it. All right. Have fun. Play some games, and we'll see you on the flip side. Bye. 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 Hulk smash. Bye. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to keep up to date with Board Game Maniacs, click on the like and subscribe button to be notified when more videos come available. If you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, go to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs. Or you can go to streamlabs.com/BoardGameManiacs1. That's right, and you can donate to help keep the lights on, keep food in our bellies, and play more games. We'll purchase more games, more equipment to make Board Game Maniacs evolve and get bigger and larger. Because of you, the viewers, I thank you from the bottom of my toes to the top of my head for all of your support. And until next time, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac.